Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
The second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Wildcats pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
Nobody can bring him down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Look at him run through those tacklers. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they can.
And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback keeping this play alive. Well, that was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually goes down.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
That sack makes it 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. The returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Using his legs, it's Stewart. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He fires this throw, and is intercepted.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wildcats offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He's found some room at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. In the red area, it's Stewart. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Motion now from the tight end. Play action fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, they're showing the ability to run and throw, and here on this third down, they go play action, which is somewhat surprising. But they've been running the ball so well, it's still effective. It freezes those linebackers and gives them a chance to be able to execute and pick up the first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
And I love this call. Anything you can do to get this wide receiver to get his hands on the football, you do it. But give credit to this defense. They were not surprised at all and kept him to a short gain.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Past the 20, inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Arizona. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Catch made over the middle. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offense. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always flown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, a reverse. They stop him right at the 24.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Wildcats offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And the back gets the football. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Wildcats will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Here's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a draw to the back. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The ball is caught. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Testing the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He breaks free. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And bulldozing his way through. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Oh, here comes the reverse. And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He eludes the rush. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw over the middle. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Coming up, second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the route is on. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they hand it off to the back. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Touchdown, Arizona. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Handoff heading left. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. On the ground, it's Stewart. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And you'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the offense just takes a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves